So I actually lived with two different host families, and in one host family I had a go-go, which was a grandmother, a mother, and her 10-year-old son. And then in my other homestay, I had another go-go, and then her 5 adult children, and then 5 or 6 kids running around at all times.
Host family was my primary host family. I lived with my host mom and my host brother in Valparaiso, Chile, for about 2 months or so. And then I spent about a week and a half in the south of Chile in Temuco with my second host family, which were a Mapuche group. So that was really interesting because we had a lot of family members. Everyone was related. So we had a lot of events that were held together. My third host family was a mom and a dad. Their children were full grown. So I lived with them for about a month while I did my ISP, my independent study project in Santiago.
The first semester, I lived with a woman who was in her late 50s, early 60s, and her daughter, who was about 26, living at home but having a regular day job. I basically was with the woman. I would come home, she would make lunch for me, but besides that, it was pretty much come and go as I pleased.
I think the greatest advantage to living in a homestay was that it was really the best way to get to know the country. My homestay family, they cooked for me, like the local meals, and I got to go to cultural ceremonies that I probably wouldn't have gotten to go to otherwise.
For me, I wanted to live with a host family because I wanted to practice and improve my Spanish. My host mom and my host brother were very helpful, and I saw a dramatic improvement in my Spanish from the day that I entered their household to the day that I left.
I did enjoy being able to see what customs were, what the normal food was that people would eat. She would fix me like traditional Spanish dishes. So that was really nice to get a sense of what it's like to live in a home in Spain.
I was also very open about my likes and dislikes. So my host moms were understanding, and they were able to accommodate for my food preferences or my sleeping preferences. So if you do encounter any problems with host families in the future, just remember that communication is key.
Challenge, but I would say the biggest thing is to just go into a homestay having an open mind and adjusting as you're there and figuring out what works between you and that person, and not be in that family, and not be afraid to just, insert yourself and ask questions to that person to try and get them talking.